Hey y'all, welcome and welcome back to Summertime Tarot. For those of you who don't know, my name is Summer, and this here is a mid-September reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising sign. All right, but this is a timeless reading, so whenever you're called to watch it, that's when this message is meant for you. All right, so we're just going to be taking a look at what's going on with you, any messages, advice that want to come out for you. So let's go ahead and get started with an affirmation for you. So Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising sign. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising sign. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay. So we have here, today I invite calm and peace into my life. Your question to ponder: how do I feel when I am calm and at peace? How can I invoke this feeling during times of stress? Okay, and you also have here, I enjoy life and everything it has to offer. All right, so some of you could be like feeling a bit overwhelmed in your day-to-day life, right? Feeling like there's like a lot that you have to focus on, a lot that you have, to worry about. That may be making you a bit overwhelmed, right? So just make sure you're taking it one day at a time, that you're inviting peace and calm into your life each and every day, right? And that you spend time enjoying things just as much, if not more. Well, definitely more than you are worrying about things, all right? Ooh, ooh. But let's see what's going on with Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising sign. 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 Alright, Capricorn. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, so we have sundress here. It kind of wanted to go into reverse. So some of you may be feeling like not so confident in yourself, I feel. You could be avoiding the things, maybe even people that mean the most to you. I'm getting like almost like because you may be like overwhelmed by everything that's going on within you. Okay, so bottom of the deck we have Princess. You can be your own knight. Yeah, I feel like there may be a dream or like a goal that you want to go after, to accomplish. But you may be like focusing on like all the negative thoughts in your head, like everything that could go wrong or all the reasons it can't happen or you can't have what it is that you want. Okay, but we have here sundress. Do it for yourself. Sorry, my chair is pretty loud. Escapist, come home to yourself. And thorns, weave together the crown you deserve. Yeah, I almost get like a very like preparatory, like a preparation vibe here. Like I feel like you may be preparing something. Right? Could be to do with this here dream. Could be preparing yourself, spending a lot of time alone, like in your thoughts, trying to figure out and weave together how you want things to go. right? But I feel like you may be getting caught up in your fears and insecurities here. And we have here gray. Endings are inevitable. Tower, unplug and relax for a spell and cast what's time for healing, not war. Yeah, so for some of you, something, maybe a relationship, whatever it may be, looks like it ended here. And you're, trying to put the pieces back together. I'm hearing, what is that? Humpty Dumpty. That's what came to my mind. Yeah, you could be feeling a bit like Humpty Dumpty, like you fell, hurt yourself, got a little bit bruised, but you're trying to, I feel like right now, to put the pieces back together. And I feel like it has to do with like your own kind of confidence, your own kind of security and trust within yourself to kind of work things the way that you want them, to go, right? But I feel like some of you may be having a hard time doing that. You may be a bit caught up in, your fears, maybe even guilt. But we have here dragon, slay them all. Flower, be honest with yourself. And lioness, you've earned all your stripes. Yeah. I feel like it's time for you to stop, like, one, comparing yourself to others, but also to stop fighting your demons in private, right? I feel like you may be like, or dragons, not demons, fighting your dragons in private. I feel like you may not be letting on how much you may be struggling at this time. For some of you, right? It may not be all of you, but I feel like some of you may not be letting on how much of a struggle you may be going through when it comes to, I feel like what it is you're trying to kind of come to grips with or understand. But I feel like it's time for you to kind of open up and not be afraid to kind of voice your opinions, to kind of look different or to be different from what other people expect you to be. But also with here, this tower in the center of your reading. Yeah, I feel like you may be spending a good deal of time like focusing on what you've lost or what went wrong. And it's time for you to kind of switch your focus to what it is you're trying to go after here with this princess. You can be your own knight, right? It's time for you to switch your focus, to start focusing on what it is you're trying to move towards and not like what you're coming out of. I feel like for some of you, this may be to do with like how you see yourself, right? You may be comparing yourself to other people, thinking you should be more like other people or look more like other people or do what other people are doing. You could even like just be ashamed of or be feeling or dealing with feelings of shame surrounding yourself, your decisions that you've made in the past. Or could even just be, just who you are. And I feel like it's time for you to accept who you are and to be proud of who you are and to know that, no matter what you look like or no matter where you come from, right, you can have all the things that you want. Right? No matter what your history looks like, you don't have to be ashamed of what you've experienced, what you've gone through. Okay, but let's clarify some things. Let's look here at this princess. princesa. Yeah, I feel like some of you, you know, you may have experienced maybe like a breakup or something. And you've been spending a good deal of time alone. And I feel like you may be like working on feeling more comfortable in your own skin and kind of connecting with other people, right? You may be still afraid of connecting with other people, talking to other people, opening up to other people, right? You may be afraid of being vulnerable or seeming vulnerable, right? And I feel like for some of you, vulnerability may be like, you may feel it's connected with kind of like showing emotion, or like showing your true colors, showing or talking about everything that you've kind of gone through. Okay, so clarifying the princess, we have, excuse me, the 2 of Swords, the 5 of Cups, and the 5 of Wands. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you may be like afraid of opening up, connecting with other people. Yeah. For fear of like getting hurt. Or being seen as like undesirable. Right, for some of you, if this is like maybe like a relationship you're pursuing or a goal you're pursuing, you may still be like feeling a bit conflicted about it. Because I feel like there's still something that you haven't come to terms with here. Something you may still be fighting, but like in secret. Okay, so let's look at this here sundress. Oh my. Okay, let's get one more. Okay. Yeah. I feel like you do want to kind of, right? For some of you, I feel like this may be a dream that you're pursuing. For others of you, I do feel like it may be just like you want to kind of connect with other people. You want to kind of share your energy with other people. But I feel like you may still be kind of afraid, holding back. Right? But let's look at this here castle. Right? Just make sure you're not like avoiding your feelings, right? Or like doing things to escape them. Right? I feel like, you know, looking at this, you know, you want to connect with other people. You want to, I feel like, spend time with other people. But you may be like avoiding it by putting your focus on other things, giving your energy and attention to other things like work or right? Just like her, like reading a book or just spending time by yourself, right? But clarifying the castle, we have death, the Page of Wands, and the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. I feel like for some of you, all right, for those of you who may still be like here with this gray, endings are inevitable, like this thing that has ended, right? If it's a relationship, I feel like you may still be wanting to fix it or excuse me, my goodness, right? You may still be like uncertain about whether or not you want to kind of move forward with that relationship, maybe try again, start again, you know, or kind of leave it where it's at and move on, right? I feel like you may still be a little bit emotional, right? But let's look here at gray. Let's see what this is here. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I do feel like, yeah, for some of you this is a relationship, but others of you I feel like this may be like a path. Because we have here the King of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, the Lovers, and the Empress. Yeah, I feel like yeah. For those of you, you know, this relationship, be it with a person, place, or thing, right? I feel like it taught you a lot. It felt like it hurt you, but it taught you a lot about yourself, about life, right? It kind of, I feel like it kind of showed you what needed fixing or healing or work in your life. And you're still emotional about it. I feel like you may still have your guards up because of it. But I feel like with this Empress, you have been like working on yourself, healing yourself, taking care of yourself, trying to kind of, you know, find your stability after this so that you can move forward in a new way, right? But let's look here at this Dragons in a better way, right? So clarifying dragons, we have the Knight of Wands in reverse, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Cups. Yeah, I feel like I feel like you've been focusing a lot on like working on yourself, getting yourself together, and it's time for you to really like spend some time like just enjoying yourself, like stopping and smelling the roses. Yeah. But let's look here at this flower. Ooh. All right, so clarifying flower, we have the King of Cups, the Two of Wands, and the Magician. Bottom of the deck, we have the King of Wands. Yeah, I feel like there's also, yeah, going back to like that dream that you have for yourself. I feel like you have been kind of working on this dream, working on kind of healing yourself and really like starting anew, trying to kind of like manifest this, I feel like this new life, this new happy, love filled and kind of driven life. But I feel like you've been doing that like in secret, and it's time for you to, I feel like, own it. That's the song that's coming to my head. Own it. Own it. Okay. It's time for you to own like where you are, how you feel, what you want, and to really start, I feel like, making moves towards it, not just like in the comfort of your own home or like away from other people, but to do it out in the open, right? To be proud of what it is you've been working on, what it is you've accomplished thus far, to like not be afraid to kind of, voice your opinion, to say what it is you want, and to feel ready and able to start making even bigger moves for yourself. Okay, because I feel like this here, like what you're leaving behind, kind of may have made you feel, like hurt or like overwhelmed, or even like start questioning yourself, start questioning your ability to make moves for yourself, right? It may have, like, you may have made a move, right, with this relationship or with whatever this may be for you, however it resonates, right? You made a move, and I feel like you feel like that move hurt you and it was the wrong move. And so now you may be second guessing these moves you're thinking about making going forward, and it's kind of time for you to let that go and to start not being afraid anymore to make moves, to start doing things that your heart tells you to do, right? For fear that you'll get hurt or burned again, right? But let's see what you can do to keep on track. Then we're going to get a goddess for you. But what can Capricorn do? Excuse me, to stay on track. Excuse me, I am sorry. What can Capricorn do to keep on track? Okay, so we have here Knight of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, and the High Priestess in reverse. Bottom of the deck, we have the King of Pentacles. So I feel like you may not be like trusting your intuition when it comes to which relationships to hold on to, or what things, people, places, and things to hold on to that are good for you, and which ones to let go of. Yeah, I feel like it's time for you to start listening to your heart about what you need going forward to feel safe, to feel secure, to feel ready. Yeah, but I also feel like you may not be giving your all to something here. for fear that it won't work out. And I feel like that's kind of holding you back from realizing this dream that you have for yourself, because you're so focused on like what could go wrong or what won't work. Okay, but let's get a goddess for you. Like, it's time for you to kind of let go of those fears of like things not working out, those insecurities, and to start making moves for yourself that feel right, to start trusting your intuition again and moving towards the things that kind of call out to you, that you feel in your heart are right for you. Okay, but let's get a goddess for you. So we have Nai Laro Kedal. Bottom of the deck we have Mazu Ascension. Yeah, I feel like it's time for you to kind of, very much to stop focusing on the dark side or the things that didn't work, and just start opening yourself up to these new things that you want, this new vibe that you want for yourself. Okay, but Nailaro Kadal, mermaid goddess, is guiding you through this next stage of your life. So get ready to overcome, transform, and transcend. As always, you have to be the one to make the effort. So start dreaming big. Okay, yes. Let's get you some advice. Let's get some advice for you. For Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising sign. What's the advice here for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising sign? Yeah, I feel like there's totally something you have your eye on, but I feel like you're holding yourself back. Okay. But we have your vulnerability, the strength to show yourself. Let's read from the book. All right. If you fetch this card, it means you're either already feeling vulnerable and licking wounds, or needing to explore vulnerability, an asset for accessing more abundant energy and better relations. Though vulnerability has been thought to be the opposite of strength, vulnerability itself can be strength when you decide to make yourself more genuinely available to those in your pack who care about you and your well-being. Letting them know how you're feeling and what you might be needing empowers them to give what they can and want to give you. This allows them to fulfill their need to give and serve. Sometimes protection is necessary when one is being attacked or violently confronted in some way, yet over self-protectiveness can make one lonely, and it can take a lot of energy to maintain bravado when you're not really confident or courageous, but feel the need to put on that mask. Bullies and bad dogs snap or strike out to hide their own vulnerability or fear of being attacked. For that reason, often they bark, or often their bark is worse than their bite. When you don't try to hide your emotions or what some might regard as your weaknesses, you let others know that they don't need to hide. They can be real, and that can generate less defensiveness in a conversation or interaction and more goodwill for all to lap up. If you're licking your wounds from a real or perceived affront to life, limb, or ego, you may want to take stock of what really happened. Did you attract an attacker by being vulnerable? Did you put your best paw forward, hoping for a different response than you received, and then felt vulnerable when the outcome was different than expected? What's important here is the learning about when, with whom, and how to show vulnerability in a way that it serves you and others. Being vulnerable is a part of being all of who you are, no matter whose fur is up or down. Identify where in your life more vulnerability might bring you closer to someone you've wanted a better connection with. Tell them some secrets about yourself and ask if they'd like to share any. With your loved ones and others, spend more time telling them what you appreciate and love about them rather than criticizing them. Criticism can be a defense against vulnerability and connection. Once you stop it, you allow more space to be filled with love. All right? But that's all I have for you, Capricorn. I hope this reading helped you in some way. Don't forget to let me know down in the comments how it resonated. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more videos like this one, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I truly appreciate you and hope to see you soon. Peace out.